You're trapped in a tropical desert. How will you survive?
You can find tropical deserts around the whole world. One of the most famous one is the Sahara Desert. It is the world's largest tropical desert and the third largest desert in the world. It spans across 11 countries. Tropical deserts are places of extremes. They are the driest and hottest places on Earth. Tropical deserts have the highest mean annual temperature of any climate on Earth. The almost cloudless skies cause high temperatures in the day but also allow heat to leave fast at night, which results in an extremely large daily temperature range. The average temperature in the day is a little over 100 degrees Fahrenheit but can reach around 120 and drop down to about 32 degrees at night. There is very little rain in the tropical desert. In Philadelphia, we average about 47 inches of rain per year. However, tropical deserts average less than 10 inches per year. In tropical deserts, you can find dust storms, also called sandstorms. They arise when a gust of wind blows sand and dirt loose from a dry surface. The Sahara Desert is a key source of dust storms. Dust storms in the Sahara occur about every 3 to 5 days.
Many different types of animals live in tropical deserts all across the world. Like in North America, there's the coyote, which is the top predator there, the kangaroo rat, which is the prey for most animals that live around there, like the rattlesnake, and the roadrunner, which preys on the rattlesnake. In South America, there's the puma, which is the top predator there. It preys on the llamas, the alpacas, and the vinchua. Large chinchillas also live in those arid climates. In Africa, the camel, which is also native to the Middle Eastern deserts, people call the ship of the desert, which is the fastest way to get across the desert. What also lives there is the hyena, which is the top predator there, and a secondary predator in the sand fox and the barn owl. In the Middle East, wild Arab horses, falcons, flamingos that live on the coast, and porcupines are all native to that land. Things that will eat or will harm you in some way. The best way to survive in a tropical desert and not to be attacked or stunned by animals is to avoid them. If you can't avoid them, then you have to get something to defend yourself with. But the dangerous predators you have to watch out for are the scorpion. The best thing to do is just avoid this insect at all costs, because if you get hit by the stinger, then you're sure to be dead. Scavengers such as the vulture or the coyote won't attack you if you look strong, but if you're looking weak, like you haven't had water or you've been roaming around too long, then they will attack you. Main predators that you have to watch out for are the puma and the hyena.
In order to find food to survive in a tropical desert, you gotta know what animals can be eaten. Reptiles. Reptiles are a great source of protein and are relatively easy to catch. Make sure you cook them all the way so you don't get salmonella. Some good reptiles to be eaten are lizards, such as the desert horned lizard and chuckwallas. Other reptiles such as geckos. Stay away from snakes and turtles because they are known to be infectious to humans. Another great source of food are insects. Insects are rich in protein and fat. Some edible and safe desert insects you can eat are grasshoppers, crickets, ants, termites. If you want to survive in a tropical desert, stay away from hyenas. There are two kinds, the spotted hyena and the smaller striped hyena. Spotted hyenas live in tropical deserts in Africa. Spotted hyenas are the more dangerous kind of the two species. They are bigger, more predatory, and more.
There are many different types of plants all across tropical deserts across the world. The cactus, the most famous one, there are over 2,000 different species of cactuses. They have adapted to this arid climate by having no leaves and longer roots. They need no leaves because if they did, then that would cause water to evaporate too quickly. So they rather hold the water in their spine, giving them a waterbed-like feeling to them. They have longer roots so they can reach groundwater farther underground. Some cactuses actually release a toxin killing other plants around them so they can have the groundwater all to themselves. Wildflowers also grow in tropical deserts. There are many different assortment of wildflowers that bloom across the year. Some of them are toxic as well. There are trees and shrubs that also grow. Famous ones such as the Joshua tree, which grows in the Mojang Desert.
Some natural resource energy you can find in the tropical desert is solar energy, wind, and fire. You can find the most intense sunshine in the Mojave Desert. You can use the solar energy to keep you warm and power things for you. You can also use wind. The same wind that powers the dust storms can be used as energy. And you can make fire. And that fire energy you can make with wood or shrubs or grass that you can find around the desert, and that will help you cook food. And humans are impacting the tropical desert biome. Human activity such as driving through the sand disrupts the native vegetation and wildlife in the area and prevents further growth. Oil drilling in the deserts are making grounds unstable, polluting and disrupting the environment. Climate change caused by humans are also raising the temperature in the desert even more. What you can do while surviving in the desert you can travel through the sand by feet and not drive to preserve the sand and wildlife in the area. And you can educate yourself before going and look at your carbon footprint so you can